Hey, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well on this Monday evening. It is Monday, December 23rd. It's 5:34 p.m. I just kind of wanted to go over today a little bit. We talked. I did a quick recap yesterday. Talked about potentials of what Globex or the Sunday Open would have looked like. What we could have anticipated, yada yada, right? So just real quick recap. I know I got a bunch of crap on here as usual, so we'll just kind of get rid of that. Um, we were looking at this. This was basically Friday. This is today, Sunday and Monday, basically. So we did get this move back up, or we did get some longs in here. So what that kind of meant for me, and I apologize, I did not actually um, even record video last night at 6 p.m. open. I think I had um, tried to like take a nap, and I'm like a huge Farscape fan, so there was like a Farscape marathon on, and one thing led to the next. I was watching it, and then it was watching me, and one thing kind of led to the next thing. So didn't really get a chance to get back to the charts. However, I kind of want to go back over last night Globex and then into today as well. Kind of show you. Um, and this is Top Step X format. This is actually my practice account, so I'll show you the performance. So even though it wasn't combine, it wasn't an XFA. I'll show you the actual executions and the trade performance for actually today, this week, and last week actually. And I say this week because I think after today, I'm pretty much gonna be done. I think for maybe the remainder of the year. I might take one or two more positions next week, but obviously next week is the last week in this year, so it just depends on what shows and produces itself. But getting away from all of that, uh, looking back here, this was basically the 6 p.m. open yesterday. So what all I did was I just marked out basically buy side, which would have been here, and sell side. So this was basically 6 p.m. opening range, buy side and sell side liquidity levels. Um, this first box is the Asian session, so it's going to run from 8 p.m. Eastern to midnight, and then this rectangle here is going to be London, just to kind of give you perspective. So, like I said, because I didn't um, look at it, I didn't really see any of this until maybe about, I want to say, maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. I might have gotten up to go to the restroom and just kind of stuck my head around the corner, looked at the charts, and I still didn't do anything. So, um, and you'll see this based on the execution as well. So, I alarm went off this morning around 4:30. Um, get up to go to the job. And what I had noticed was we'd basically cleared the buy side, and I also realized that there was, we had a little bit of a gap up here. So I didn't take the low end of the gap from like 455. I literally just took where the candle opened up until basically this wick high, which created the range. So I was only looking at this. I wasn't looking at the fill of the price void or gap up. Okay, that's gonna be key. Um, because then what I did was at this time, obviously, um, I had kind of assumed, and I will say that I assumed just based on this, and then even once we got into London, that we'd taken Asia high, and the likelihood is we could take Asia low. But ultimately, my target was here because I wasn't going to be at the house, and while I could monitor from my phone, um, I was a little, and I will say I was confident that we should basically take the Asian range or Asian session sell side and at an extreme, we take this point. So yeah, you could see we eventually took this here. We did take it via a wick, and then essentially we did get the move back up and in after this small break, and between the New Day opening gap and the fill here, we did get the fill back here as well. This fill also instrumental in the 6 a.m. 4 hour candle range, which also cleared today, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself because the first position I did take was, like I said, I took a position relative to maybe about 4:50 or 5 o'clock before I left the house here, and I basically put my stop above this level, and then I targeted basically again the opening range sell side. So that ended up getting delivered before I got back to the house. I did get back a little bit before the actual open, so I had the ability to mark out basically my 8:30 buy side and sell side, or pre 8:30 buy side and sell side. I'm gonna zoom in here, and one of the things that I noticed, because I did show up, like I said, just prior to the New York Open, so a lot of this move already happened. I noticed that again I'd been taken out of this position already, so this was a profitable position from that late London session, if you will. And then we began to see the turn here with a little bit of a structure break to go back to run back long. So because we'd broken the sell side, I honestly am gonna, just be 100% with you. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, so it was just, it kind of just gave me the ability to watch. But once we came all the way back up, and I could see where we had basically a wick through the 8:30 buy side. We had basically cleared the pre 8:30 buy side and sell side. This ultimately created a Judas swing, which is basically we cleared the sell side, we came up, cleared the buy side, and then we cleared through the initial sell side level, which also acted interestingly enough. This move back through was right at 10:05. So as far as the 6 a.m. candle range was concerned, we'd already had that pre-established with this first move, right, which was the extreme before 10:05, and then just above the pre 8:30 buy side liquidity that was taken in the move back up, and that was at 9:35. So 9:35 and what is that? 8:40 a.m. created your 6 a.m. candle range. So 10:05 we get the purge of sell side for the 6 a.m. candle range to be cleared. We had an open and a closure just beyond that, and then this was basically all to just basically excuse me, help to satisfy this gap back here, this price void. So you have the painting back and forth in here to allow for participation to balance this price range, which just kind of worked in conjunction with the 6 a.m. candle range. And essentially, we did get this move up. I did take a position, I want to say it might have been on this candle back up and in. And I know a lot of people will say, you say that, but you didn't do it. So, I don't know that this can be zoomed in. I wish I could. Hang on. Trying to see. Um, I'm trying something here for the first time. I never actually clicked in there. Um, oh no, I'd have to do it this way. Well, now I know I need to do I need to do a better job of Oh wait, I can do that. I can give me a sec. Oh, for crying out loud. Video's gonna be like 200 minutes long. Oh, good grief. For love of God. We don't want quotes. Trying to get my positions here. Let's see if I can do it from my performance tab. Because I can show you that. I don't have a problem showing you that. Um, the total P&L were up. But if you notice, my win percentage is a 55.56. I've taken 9 positions in this account. I've only won 5. I've lost 4. So, you'd say, yeah, you're 55. But here's the thing. Um, my average loser is $155.85. My worst loss is $312.80. Forget about the winning. I'm not even gonna. We won't get into that. So there are losers. So I like to show this in terms of anybody that says, "Oh, we're just kind of randomly taking, you know, all kinds of positions." Blah 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 blah. Again, I like to point out, I've taken 9 positions. I've won 5 and I've lost 4. So I'd like to think that my risk management is somewhat pretty decent, and then also when and where I'm taking positions is suitable. So obviously, this isn't indicative of anything other than, you know, just trying to be a good risk manager, if you will, right? Um, I know this doesn't really help, and I wish, like, actually, you know what I can do is I don't want to change it because I like looking at things smaller. So you're gonna have to just trust me, I guess you could say, on this. But as you can see, today is the 23rd. Oh, I can click in here. Sweet, 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 sweet. So this is my daily journal. I took 3 positions today. So this last position, I took at 10:30. It's one contract, and the profit was 23.85. That loss that I took was just before that, actually, which was at 10:15. It was a loss for 244, and the reason for that is because I actually thought that we were going to take the initial balance from last week, and I got out of that position once I saw that the price void from the open from yesterday was basically going to paint, like it was going to balance that, and then um, take care of the 4 hour candle range today. So that was that. This one here at the bottom, that's at 450. So 436 this morning. That was a position that yielded 2135. So 2135 and then 2385 were the two winners for today, which amounted to this 4266 and 60 cents. So um, yeah, these 2 weeks I've only, like I said, just extremely busy with work or whatnot. I took 4 trades last Wednesday. I took 2 trades last Thursday, and I took 3 trades today. Um, Over trading, honestly, but um, yeah, though those were the metrics, um, and those were the positions just based on the structure. What I was talking to you about when I was saying the initial balance, like initially when this broke here, I was thinking we were going to continue down back maybe to this level, which is why I put the dollar sign here. But quickly, once I kind of reassessed and I saw this candle close bullish Once I saw that close, I then realized we were coming back into this. We were likely um, to basically try to balance that out. And that's ultimately what happened. And in the balancing, it was going to potentially run. The probability was it was going to run back here, and that probability actually played out. So that is that. I don't really have any expectation for tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be a shortened trading day with it being Christmas Eve. So I would say to anybody that's actually looking at taking any kind of positions or whatnot, just to be mindful and be careful um, of. Gonna get out of that and pinch this all the way back over. Cool. Yeah, just be mindful and be careful of positioning and trades for tomorrow. And like I said, I might look at something maybe next week. Um, if there's something that is just extremely obvious that it'll run, then maybe. And then if not, we'll look forward to 2025. So if nothing else, I will have a video this upcoming weekend, which might be a little bit different outlook. We'll maybe do an outlook for 2025 and maybe share with you guys some of my thought processes on what the coming year will hold, um, some objectives, what I'm looking forward to, what I'd like to accomplish, and some goals, and yeah, just see if we can continue to kind of be productive and successful. So that's gonna do it for today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Have a good day. Be safe. Have a good holiday, and I'll talk to you guys later.